Hey guys, it's Mystery Wheel Gunner with another episode of Random Gun Thoughts. First up, let's talk about guns and ammo availability. Not sure what it's like in other parts of the US, but here in central Ohio, you can find guns and ammo. Unfortunately, the prices are notably higher now compared to the pre-pandemic days. And here is an example of that. The clipping is from a local chain called Vance Outdoors. I don't work for them or anything, I'm just using their ad clipping as the example. At the top is the ad clipping. So they've got 100 rounds. they've got 100 of the M&P 15 Sport 2 in their inventory. Not too bad. They do have other guns and rifles in stock as well, but I'm just highlighting the Sport 2 for now. But oh boy, look at that price. So on the bottom is the product listing on Smith & Wesson's product page. So as you can see, you're not getting much of a discount from Smith & Wesson's MSRP. Now, I'm not criticizing the store or the pricing. These rifles are in pretty high demand right now. Pretty much any AR is in high demand right now. And that's because earlier this year, there were some stories of people fighting one another over toilet paper. And this led to people fearing that we'd soon be fighting each other over food and bottled water and Twinkies and whatnot. And that in turn led to a huge run on firearms. So yeah, it became a supply and demand issue driven by panic and fear. Anyways, just for comparison, this same rifle went for around $570 before the whole pandemic panic buying stuff. And sometimes they even threw in a rifle bag or an extra mag. Okay, let's look at some ammo. Yeah, we can find ammo. But then again, look at the prices. $19.99 for a box of steel case tool ammo. Ouch. Pre-pandemic, there were times when Federal offered up rebates on 50-round boxes of 9mm with their American Eagle brand. After the rebate, it came to about $8 for each box of 50. Pretty good price. And now we're at more than double that price for, steel case tool ammo. Yeah. Fun times for us, huh? Over at Rifle Ammo, 7.62x39 steel case. That's not terrible, but also not that great. At the least, it's better than what 223 and 5.56 is going for. Look at that. Yeah, that's a hurting price. Pre-pandemic pricing, you could find the 20-round boxes of Federal 55 grain 5.56 for like $6.99. So yeah, that's quite a markup right now. I'm not sure when these elevated prices will taper off. Hopefully, not too far in the future. My question is, what will the prices settle down to after all this pandemic panic buying dies down? Will we see pre-pandemic pricing, or have we crossed a new threshold where, yeah, the prices will come down, but will still be higher than what we got used to before the pandemic? Anyways, on to revolvers that I'd like to see again. From Colt, I'd like to see the return of the Diamondback and the Anaconda. Let's talk about the Diamondback first. Produced from 1966 to 1988, the Diamondback was offered in .38 Special and .22 Long Rifle, each chambering with a 6-shot cylinder. Obviously, the Diamondback takes very strong design cues from the Python, which is a good thing. Let's be honest here, all right? The Python, it's the it girl of revolvers. The Python wins the beauty contest each time, hands down. It's not even close. So any Colt revolver that inherits the Python's looks is, it's going to stand out. Anyway, Smith & Wesson has the 6.17 and the K17 and .22 long rifle. Ruger has the SP101, GP100, and LCRX and .22 long rifle. So I'd love to see Colt's Diamondback, join that fold. And if Colt can do a 10-shot version of the Diamondback and .22 long rifle, that would be even better. I would buy, if Colt brings it out, I would buy a 4-inch barreled Diamondback in 22. That would go great with my 4-inch barreled 617. The other Python-inspired revolver I'd like to see Colt bring back is the Anaconda. Now that is a pretty revolver that will also win just about any beauty contest hands down. Okay, I know I already did this joke, but some of these pictures I bought off of Shutterstock, so it cost me money, and I'm going to get my money's worth. Anyways, the Anaconda was produced from 1990 to 2003, so more than likely the Anaconda was designed using computers, CAD, computer-aided design. And so it was probably engineered to make full use of modern-day machining precision, which means a revolver that will take far less hand fitting to assemble. Less hand fitting means less labor hours. Less labor hours means a revolver that is less costly to manufacture. So hopefully Colt can bring back the Anaconda at a competitive price point. And unless Colt somehow lost their CAD files, I figured that the Anaconda would be, fairly easy for Colt to bring back online. And since the Anaconda is a relatively new design, Colt probably won't have to make too many changes to it to make it mass production friendly with today's CNC machining processes. Now, keep in mind, I'm not an industry insider. I don't mean to imply that Colt has any plans to bring these guns back. This is more or less just a personal wish list. And lastly, from Smith & Wesson, I'd like to see the return of the Classic DX. Not to be confused with the current 629 Classic or the blue steel guns from the current Classics line. The DX revolvers were basically the performance center before there was an official performance center. The DX guns looked like their regular production line cousins. They looked like the Classic, like the 629 Classic and the 29 Classic. But the DX guns had performance center accuracy. So why bring back the DX when we already have the Performance Center? Well, the Performance Center likes to distinguish itself from the regular line not only with superior accuracy, but also with some pretty striking designs. And let's be honest, aesthetically speaking, some of those are hits and some are misses. Yeah, I know, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and I'm sure there are people that find some of these revolvers to be pretty. But anyways, don't get me wrong, I don't want the Performance Center to abandon the, the out-of-the-world type design, so to speak. I like the Performance Center to push the envelope. But it would be nice for the Performance Center to also have a line of, sleeper type guns. Plain Jane looking on the outside, like the Classic DX, but have Performance Center capability on the inside. Yeah. If they made a Performance Center DX with the 8 3/8 inch barrel, I would definitely get one of those. I think that would look good in my collection right next to an Anaconda. So Colt, Smith, yeah, you need to bring those guns back. Anyway, that wraps it up for this episode of Random Gun Thoughts. If you like what you hear, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Take care. I'll catch you guys next time.